want to give you my theory. Now, you don't even have to respond to this. This is my common sense theory. I really believe that this is because a lot of people are questioning the timing, and understandably so. Now, first of all, and I hope that everybody subscribes to this notion. Sadly, everybody does not. The timing's irrelevant. Family life and, I guess personal balance always trumps sport. If you can't latch on to that statement, you're pathetic. Let's just establish that. Because you read Twitter, oh, it's the playoffs, shut up. It's so stupid to say that, but a lot of people say that.
Yeah, it doesn't have a relevance. It doesn't make any sense.
It shouldn't. For people who are normal, it should not. I agree. In my opinion, even though he's not as important as he once was, when, a quote-unquote star player, high-profile player, checks into rehab the day before a playoff game, something happened, all right? This is just my theory, and if it was Sabathia or somebody else, I would say the same thing. Something happened at home. Something happened where he was given an ultimatum. I honestly believe this. This is common sense. This is just me using my street sense here. We're both married, and we both know, thankfully, this has never happened to us, and I hope it never does, and I don't expect that it will. But if you do something so egregious and your wife lays down the law, and it could be something like, if you don't go into rehab, I'm going public, or if you don't go into rehab, I'm taking everything you own. The timing of it tells me that this came off the rails in such an obvious manner that he was given no choice.
I don't think that that's the case, BT. And we've reached out. Obviously, Tracy and I are good friends with Amber and CC, and I don't think it has anything to do with that. CC he's a great guy. His teammates love him, and he's the old head in that locker room. And so when things get celebratory, it's CC leading the way.
Okay.
And so he clinched, right? He won a game. I think it was the second one since June, earlier this week, or maybe it was last week. And it got them into the playoffs. And we all saw the photos on Instagram and hell, ESPN, everywhere. You saw him with the celebratory locker room for the Yankees with the bottles and everything else. From what I understand is that just never stopped for CC. And so this was a self-recognition thing for CC. And he put it out there on social media. And, again, the only thing that I can do as his friend is offer him love and support and know that me and Tracy will be there for his family. I'm not going to speculate. It's not worth it for me to compromise a friendship over some idle or irresponsible I don't know, opinions
Well, but I don't think my opinion's irresponsible here, T, because let's face it, it's very odd timing. And I support CC. I have no problem with this. Go fix yourself. You can't tell me you drank too many sips of champagne and that's why you're going into rehab. I'm not buying it, man. I'm not buying it.
You don't have to.
I
BT.
know I don't.
You don't have to.
But
it's all good.
It seems fishy. Come on.
Lots of things seem fishy. Timing is always what it is. The New York Yankees had the right statement, and I'll follow right along with them. CC needed help, and he's getting help. And all you can do is pray for his family and hope that he gets healthy soon and gets back and plays next year. That's all you can do.
And that is the main thing here. And I'd say the same thing if it was a Bryce Harper, if it was a Matt Harvey, whomever. I don't know CC. We've had him on once or twice. You're tight with him, so I knew that you'd take that. And I would take the same position if I were you. But again, for me, doing my job and looking at this situation through the prism that I do, that's very unique, and it just seems like something happened. But we'll never know. And hopefully he fixes himself because you're right. Everybody that knows CC says he's a great guy. I'm with you on that.